So first, I must thank Rainer for bringing it up. We've already covered quite a bit of ground. It's a privilege to be part of this team. It's 9 years after we founded. And as you can see, many initiatives have been done. But I would like to talk about what we did in India. This is like a timed recap. So I would say that a lot of events happen in cities like in Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, and so on. But there are not many events happening in tier 2, tier 3 towns. So through GNSS.asia, we went to those towns. So people cannot come from there because they come from maybe like underprivileged background, or they don't have access. So what we did, we moved our team to those locations to conduct events and programs. That was a big draw. And so these kind of learnings could be picked up by others elsewhere. So this is one of the great achievements, what we did in India. Second thing is that there were so many stakeholders who wanted meetings with the key people, in the government, for example, the railway board and so on. Even the large companies like Thales, they couldn't find meetings. So we were able to fix meetings, long ago. And these were particularly appreciated by the leadership team, saying that, thanks to GNSS.asia, we were able to do it. And the other thing is that we were able to also create innovation sourcing events. One such is the hackathon that we did in 2019 that you see in the middle is a picture after the event was completed. We had as many as 33 teams participating, and then we declared 3 winners. And besides all that activities you've seen, also the major success also been the industry collaboration between SMEs in Europe and SME in India. And we even signed such a deal at our event in Kolkata way back in 2016. And so there are, like I said, many such firsts that have happened. And these were learnings for other, let's say, GNSS.asia teams in other parts of Asia. And you can also see here in terms of how we've been engaging, we have the various stakeholders at the institutional level, all the government agencies, and more recently, we've been also involved in helping, for example, path-breaking road tolling, where they want to do away with existing manned booths with what's called as GNSS-based or GPS-based technologies. That's how the government calls it. And so what we have done is we have introduced the right kind of people from the European Union so that they can look at these kind of opportunities. There are multiple people bidding for this, and we are hoping that with our connects and as well as the right approach, we'll be able to get some projects for in the small industry in the Europe, as well as the ones that are involved in the large entities. Then we have also the chip level, both in India as well as in Europe, like companies like Infineon engaged with us. And then we have also the large companies, the large industry, with whom we have been working on applications and events together. We've been also doing sectoral reports like you heard about maritime last. We've done, for example, mining, and we've done delegations specific to these kind of locations where we visited these customers and clients located at remote locations. For example, there was a delegation we took to Calcutta and beyond, where we visited many of those organizations specific to mining. And we even created a report on the status of GNSS usage in mining. So this kind of expertise we have. And also recently we created a roadmap for an SME, which is in the railways sector. We helped them to access the Indian market and even created a kind of a map for them to approach, a stakeholder map where they can discuss with the kind of right people, create events, create awareness about their product, and also talk about applications. So this has been a huge success.
And hello, and welcome again from my side. My name is In Sing K. I'm the project manager, GNSS.asia project manager in South Korea. I'm pleased to present GNSS.asia's achievement and activities in South Korea in the past few years. First of all, GNSS.asia, we have established ourselves as the main communication channel between Europe and Asia on Europe and Korea here on GNSS related matters, which is an achievement we are deeply and very much proud of. And since the start of the project in 2012, GNSS Asia has cultivated important partnerships with key stakeholders in South Korea, including government ministries and research institutions. Among those key institutions, we frequently work with the Korea Aerospace Research Institute, KARI, which is responsible for the development of Korean Augmentation Satellite System, KAS. As Pavlina mentioned in a presentation, it is the EGNOS system imported from Europe. And GNSS Asia has developed a good working relations with the KARI, and we get updated on the development of a KAS system, as well as the KPS, Korea Positioning System, the regional navigation satellite system about getting started for development. We are also proud to count IPNT Korea, the institution, to one of our subcontractors. IPNT Korea stands for the Institute of Positioning, Navigation, and Timing in Korea. And we regularly attend its annual conference, and there we promote European GNSS, and as well as cooperation opportunities with Korean companies, as well as Korean academics. And through IPNT Korea, we actually could cultivate and made contacts with Korean chipset and receiver makers like Aksen or TelAce. And GNSS Asia also has also organized tours and meetings with the well-known Korean conglomerates and system integrators. For instance, 2 years ago, a European delegation visited KT Corporation to discuss the development of an intelligent transportation system led by that company.
Hello, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Angela Xiao. I'm GNSS Asia Taiwan Manager, responsible for supporting the GNSS industrial cooperation between the EU and Taiwan. The European Chamber of Commerce Taiwan and I have been working on the GNSS Asia project since 2012. We are very proud that we have built strong connections with Taiwanese governmental and research institutions, including notably the Ministry of Transportation and Communication, MOTC, National Space Organization, Industrial Technology Research Institution, and Taiwan Telematics Industry Association. We've been supported chipset and receiver makers, including MediaTek and Skytrack, to get involved in the Galileo chipset development and communication with the EU. We have also worked closely with key Taiwanese stakeholders related to GNSS applications, system, and solution providers. Throughout the years, we have organized many seminars and visits and participated in some exhibitions to promote Galileo and support the EU-Taiwan business cooperation. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, we continue to support companies, promoted GNSS-related intelligence, and also hosted a EU-Taiwan webinar on unmanned traffic management, UTM. In 2019, we also supported Mr. Peter Paris from the Czech Space Alliance and Iguazu Software to arrange individual meetings with several Taiwanese companies, including Trident Pacific, as shown in the photos. We hope to continue to support both European and Taiwanese companies and institutions to promote your business, build connection, and discuss cooperation opportunities with localized assistance. Thank you.